Well, is everybody ready for the fall again? It's about that time. Just looking around the marketplace, all that nonsense they're pulling over there. There are just too many things to list. Every day it's just an avalanche of what you hear in the media, the so-called media, and all day I saw a couple things today that are just they don't get much coverage either, but you see them flash by. For instance, now the government is ready to sue Humana Health Insurance because they put out a flyer to old folks saying, "Hey, Obama's death care plan is going to hurt you. Your Medicare is going to be screwed." And the government goes in and they're going to sue them for what? Telling the truth, or having an opinion that's opposite of the one. People got to stop and think about these things that are going on with our, the Constitution does not exist anymore. That's really what it comes down to. Every time they get pushed back, well, they just game change. People at the a couple million people up at up in Washington D.C. Oh, that doesn't count. It doesn't even get mentioned on the news. Besides that, they're all a bunch of racists. That's what we're facing. Um, I'll tell you what, between the impending stock market collapse again, every day we're up 50 or something points. We're told, oh, there's a lot of optimism out there. Oh yeah, it's all optimistic. Oh, nothing but optimism. Were you kidding me? Who's optimistic? Who's buying stocks every day? Every day that's higher than the last day by 50 or whatever, however many points. All the millions of new unemployed, record unemployed, record bankrupt people in the country are out there buying stocks. I think some people are. They keep that pumping going, and mostly the funds. And I really feel sorry for those people. The 401k holders and the pension fund holders. That right now the Fed is printing money to make the stock market go up. They're monetizing stocks, they're monetizing bonds. But on the flip side of that, we're way past any type of value we should be. Um, S&P 500, the price to earnings ratio for the body of the 500 is 140, 140 PE. It was only a few years ago. If you were looking at a stock to buy, a 12 PE stock was considered a little high. That's it was a little risky there. People wanted to see an 8 PE or something like that. Now you get there 140, and we're just told that the rally, it's only started to get going here. So it's only started to get going. The stocks are valued 30 times higher than what is any reasonable valuation. So right now the Fed is printing money to keep these stocks going up a little every day, because if you think about it, on the other side, there's no one buying. Who's going to start buying stocks right now in this economy? Are you kidding me? Stocks that are falling, so people are suddenly going to step up and say a bunch of say tomorrow morning, a bunch of 401k holders decided, well, I kind of like this run up we've had, and I think times are a little shaky. I need money to live on, so I'm going to sell my 401k. Who's going to buy? Who's going to take the handoff of all these stock funds and portfolios? No one. Come on, people, please. And then on top of all this, how ridiculous that is, and it's any any day it's set to collapse. How about what they're doing with the swine flu? Here we have a mild flu, even by the WHO, their own admission. It's mild, but it's going to take up to three vaccines, a series of three vaccines, and if you don't get it, they're going to come and forcibly immunize your kids. I guess for some reason or other they say they can't do that with people, but with adults. But with adults, what they're going to do is round people up and quarantine you. Yeah, you know what? The whole thing is with the swine flu and the quarantines and all that. What they're really doing is it's simply an excuse to put in martial law and to seize everybody's weapons. That they need an excuse to do that. And I don't care. Everybody says, "Oh, the H1N1 now it's H5N1 too," and all this. So that's all fine and well. I know it's a complete bunch of garbage myself. Obviously, whoever heard of a world reaction such as this to a mild strain of the flu? Every year in America, 50,000 people die of the flu, and you never even hear about it. And now there's several thousand deaths, and every day on the news you hear about it. So what they're doing besides all the vaccine and the flu and what it's going to do, I actually don't think it's probably much of anything. They just want an excuse. They want an excuse to institute martial law and take your guns and put you in a facility. Because I'll tell you what, that the reason why, the next time the stock market goes down, the country is going to be left destitute. What are you going to do with 300 million people, maybe 100 million of them, which are, pretty heavily armed? What's the government going to do with them? And this goes past just this government too. Of course, this is planned. That they're sick and tired of us, us uppity citizens. They're sick and tired of us. So the world wants to just have their own little government, and they'll decide who's going to survive to work for them. But 300 million people, especially in this country, with way too much freedom, is way too much for them to handle. They don't want to have to deal with us anymore. So that's what this really is. They're crushing us, and they're instituting the means by which to come in and take our weapons. I mean, what do you think in the New Hampshire or Massachusetts mandatory vaccine bill? Why do you think that they want people to come in to the house to people's houses? You don't need a warrant to come in. Well, they're not doing it to vaccinate your kid. They're doing it to come in and search your house for weapons and seize them and seize you. So, don't get me wrong with the I know they have a mild, flu out there, a mild flu that was engineered by them. I know they were, but the real issue is they want your guns, they want you, and they want your assets. After they get you, what are you going to do? Go back home? Or they're going to take your damn assets too. So, I think I covered pretty much. I haven't made a video in quite a while, but I just wanted to make a quick video. I've been real busy with work and all that, and that sucks too. Even if you have work, it sucks. Everybody knows that the days are terrible. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will talk to you next time. Thanks.